Hey, what's happening, everybody? How y'all feeling today? Today is August 16th, 2019. First, I want to say happy birthday to my firstborn son, Jalil, aka Little Ja, aka Peso Lils, aka Julio Escobar on Facebook. Should just named his ass AKA. Really, think about it. But yeah, happy birthday to my little man. But Yamina, what up, Yamina? How you feeling today? Yamina say, hey, Ja, how are you? And I hope you're having a good day. I'm sorry. Bruce, what's happening, Bruce? Been a minute. Bruce said, Ja, what's up? How are you? I'm good, man. I can't complain. A lot of nonsense going on, Bruce. Dropping off like flies, man. Ever since it's killing in my hood last night. Well, it didn't happen in my hood last night, but another senseless killing. Somebody from my neighborhood, somebody I grew up with. You know what I mean? Got killed last night. Senseless, man. Stupidity. Stupidity, man. I feel like nobody don't deserve to lose their life, man, especially to the hands of somebody else. You know what I mean? I feel like if it's an issue, you know what I'm saying, hey, deal with it with your hands. Wash them up. You know what I'm saying? Wash them up real good. Take them through the ring or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But to kill somebody, take their life, man, there ain't no coming back from that, man. Keisha, I appreciate that, Keisha. I'm gonna let them know that too. Keisha said, "Happy birthday, little man." Yeah, my little man, 23 years old today. You know what I mean, but yeah, man. This just the lack of regard for human life, man, is just ridiculous to me. How people just run around and just act like they can play God and just take people's life when they want to, or just because they was embarrassed by a situation, or somebody did something to to put you in a frame of mind to where you want to hurt somebody, the way you know what I mean, like to literally take their life. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking about all the people that's going to be affected by that situation, meaning their children, if they have any, their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, whoever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's just like one split second could take you out of here nowadays, man. Nobody thinks and nobody takes time to rationalize things or to put things in perspective. You know what I mean? Like it's just this microwave era. Everything gotta happen quick. Everything gotta happen quick. People ain't got time to tussle no more. You know what I'm saying? They just want to take you up out of here, not realizing the cost, because you lose on both ends. Because now you just took this person's life and they're never coming back. But at the same time, you lose your freedom for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in your 40s or so, you lose your life. You lose your freedom for the rest of your life. Now you caged up for the rest of your life. But unfortunately, your family will still get to come see you, get to visit you, and you know what I mean. And under the circumstance, they still get to come see you. But that other person, family can't see them anytime. They can't see them no more. You know what I mean? This man was a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure he had a female friend. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure he had a female friend or something, one or two. You know what I mean? Knowing him, one or two or three. But he was his son. You know what I'm saying? He was an uncle. He was actually my son's uncle. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's my son's mother's brother. Although him and I, wasn't on the same page. You know what I'm saying? I had no ill will towards him. You know what I mean? I had no ill will towards him. It's just the fact, like, God damn, man, come on, man. We gotta stop killing each other, man. These drugs taking over our minds. We losing, man. Every time I feel like it's hope and we moving in the right direction, something knocks me, something knocked my frame of thought back. Doesn't knock me back, knocks my frame of thought back. Like, damn, are we really winning? Are we really getting ahead? I'm starting to see a lot of black businesses opening up, and I'm starting to see my people prosper, and to start to understand, like, the way we get ahead is by sticking together. But then shit like this happens. You know what I mean? Your right hand man, knocks you off. Don't know what the situation was. Don't care to know. You know what I'm saying? It's just the whole point. Like, it's your right hand man. I watched these two dudes. Raise dogs together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trade dogs. Like, he got his dog one day. They raising pit bulls and stuff like that, walking the blocks together. You know, hustling together, all types of things. Till one killing the other one. Like, you serious? Yeah, Keisha. Keisha said people really thinking off impulse, shaking my head. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. I'm just now. Don't get me wrong. I'm just glad to be removed from that. You know what I mean? But it can happen to anybody. It can happen at any time. It can happen anywhere. Just because you remove yourself from a situation, that doesn't mean you don't take yourself where you go. You know what I'm saying? If you're a foul person, you taking that foul person where you going. So you know what I'm saying? It's get right with God, man. Get right with God. Yeah, Bruce, I agree. I agree, Bruce. I agree with that. Guns are too sensationalized in the music, social media, and TV, and it's for a reason. I believe it's all done. I believe it's all by design, because at one point, certain things weren't allowed on TV. It wasn't allowed for you to see. You know what I mean? You wasn't allowed to see those type of things. They wouldn't put it on TV. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's just like they don't care. They don't care, man. Dana said, "Hey, welcome back. What's happening, Dana? How you doing?" Well, actually, I see you doing good. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you too. You know, but Bridget, what up, Bridget? And congratulations to you, Bridget. I see you making power moves. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I salute you, Queen. Word. Keep pushing. But Bridget said, shaking my head. Things are crazy, man. It is crazy, man. And then, excuse me. I get people like, yo, Ja, when you coming back? When you coming back home? When you coming back home? For what? For what? Just to, if I'm telling you, like, I say about, I say it's like half and half. 50% of the people that I grew up with are either passed or they moved away or in jail. Can't say 50%. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say half of them passed. 50% of the people that I grew up with passed away. They're gone. Not gonna see them no more. Not gonna see them no more. I can't go home and have that same home feeling. Excuse me. I can't go home and have that same home feeling knowing that everybody's not there no more. You know what I mean? Like, if they was to throw a block party or something, you're gonna be looking for certain faces that's just never gonna show. Just never gonna show. If they had a Newcastle day, you're gonna be looking for certain faces that's just not gonna show. You know what I'm saying? That was always there. Like, they was fixated. They was always there, always around. They not gonna be there no more. It just takes away from what it's supposed to represent. You understand? I'm not saying that people not supposed to pass. You understand? That's not the case. But I'm just saying the way I feel about the situation and people passing. You're welcome, Bridget. You're welcome, Dana. Just the situation and the way people passing. You know what I mean? It's just like, God damn, man. Like, there's no old age no more. People not aging no more. People not dying because of their health failing and stuff. And I'm talking about, like, of old age. I'm talking about people are having heart attacks in 40 and 50 years old, 30 years old. Like, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous, man. It's not good, man. Bridget said, don't come back here. Just keep doing what you're doing. And that's improving yourself. Absolutely, man. I got too much, man. I got too much riding for me. You know what I'm saying? I got too many people depending on me. You know what I mean? Too many. I can't fall into the trap. Leaving New York was the best thing I ever did. I wish I would have done it sooner, but God does everything on his time. You know what I'm saying? And my condolences go to anybody, you know what I'm saying, and everybody that was affected by this situation that just happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Especially my son. Because now my son lost his uncle. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's crazy, man. Senseless, man. Senseless. And the other kid I was cool with. You know what I mean? I ain't had no issues. Cool kid to me. But now you showing me a different side. It's like, damn, bro, that was your man, like your man. Like I'm talking about, they probably ate cereal out of the same bowl type of shit. And that's not even to be funny. That's just to show you, to show you the connection of how these dudes was. It's like, damn, B, your man. Puddin', what up, boy? I see you. Another one of my man's senseless murders. Your brother, Puddin', freaked me out, man. Like, damn, word. Come on, man. Dudes get intimidated by you and they don't want you here no more, man. That's just the way it is now. These dudes don't want to fight for shit, man. I'd rather take an ass whooping than take somebody's life, man. Unless you trying to take mine. If it's self-defense and you trying to take my life and I just happen to get you first, then so be it. You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do. But I'm not with that shit, man. Nah, man. You gotta answer for your sins when you go in front of that big, when it's time to dance at that big concert, man, that big stage, when you gotta do that real interview. The hell with these job interviews and all this shit. When you gotta do that real interview in front of that man upstairs, can you live with yourself, or is you ready? Are you prepared for that? Like, come on, man. Shit. I ain't with it. I'd rather beat your ass. Or you beat my ass one, and then I come back and we'll fight again. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. That shit is crazy, man. Bruce said it's going daily in the news. Our communities, we should not get distracted by black businesses we see online because we are in the same struggle with race issues, poverty, and violence. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's not me personally, Bruce. I'm not even distracted. You understand what I'm saying? I'm grateful to see that it's basically showing that it's opportunity for us. You know what I'm saying? We can't hang our heads no more and say we can't because people are. They are. You understand what I'm saying? So that just goes to say that no one man is greater than the other. You understand what I'm saying? You might be strong in a certain area, like I said the other day. You might be stronger in the area than I am in a certain area, but that doesn't mean you greater than me. That doesn't mean that I can't do what I'm doing to the best of my ability and be the best that I can be in what I'm doing. You just are going to be the best at what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And do what you're doing. It's all, man. It all ties into each other, man. Or want more for me, because I definitely want more for you. And I'm not talking to anybody in general. I'm just saying, period. You know what I'm saying? Want more for me because I want more for you. I want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? When I see stuff like you, for instance, Dana, when I see, you know what I'm saying, you and your situation, you know what I'm saying, how your business is picking up, you doing what you do. I remember when you told me about this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I remember when you told me about this shit. You wanted to start your business, this, that, and the third, whatever. You doing your thing now. You understand what I'm saying? Not only are you doing your thing, you and your man started a whole nother business. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Encourage your brother, man. Encourage your sister. Encourage these sisters, brothers. Stop taking advantage of them, man, and help them, man. Word. Sisters, stop taking advantage of these dudes and help them, man. If you see him with potential, you know he could be. My nose keep flaring because I got a cough. But it wasn't coming. I'm watching my nose just flare and flare. What the hell? But it's crazy, man. Dana said they say the enemy is the prince of the airways. That's why I feel social media is a gift and a curse. That's why we see all crazy now on social media and the television. The enemy wants to expose all the crazy to our children. That's why we have to monitor our children, what our children see. We have to monitor what our children see. It's crazy, man. D, what's happening, D? I see you, boy. D said it's not like it was when we were coming up. Shit is crazy. The respect for life is not there at all. At all. You know this the funny thing I read somebody posted on social media. I don't know who wrote it, but somebody posted it on social media and they said you can't parent your kids the way that you were parented because the times are not the same. And I thought about that because I really was trying to parent my kids the way that I was raised up, not even realizing that the times had changed. I know the times changed, but not taking that into account when raising my kids. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get them now. Don't get me wrong. As far as values and respect for the elders and things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my foot in their ass about that because I'm big on that. You know what I mean? But all these other things that these kids are into and things that we talk to our kids about are not relevant no more because those things don't happen no more. They don't go on no more. It's a whole new world. It's a whole class of other shit that they even changed math in school. You understand what I'm saying? They even changed math in school. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Keisha said elevation. Facts. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man. Mm. Can't raise them the same, man. Can't. It's a whole different ball game now. The shit that we had to do being before dark and all that. You can't even get them to go outside now. You talking about being before dark? They never went outside. We was outside. We broke our necks to get our ass outside. But I don't know. I really feel it. When I see people pass, it's just a reflection. It just makes me sit back and reflect. Like, yo, life is really short, man. Like we really. And I don't mean the younger kids, you know what I'm saying? I mean like us and up in our age, you know what I'm saying? We really in our last days, like at any given moment, man, it can happen to any one of you. I could be sitting here right on this couch right now in my very own living room, and somebody could drive a car through here and kill me. I could have God forbid it happens. You know what I'm saying? I could have a heart attack right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's possible, man. It's possible. So now I'm a lot more cautious about the things that I put in my body. I never was the friendly type, so I never really kept people around me. You know what I'm saying? I always had associates. I know a bunch of damn people. I know people from everywhere. And that's dead ass serious. I know people from everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't rock with everybody. There ain't too many people who say, yeah, I did this with y'all. I never had a co-defendant when I was in the streets. I never had a co-defendant. Never. Always got locked by myself. By myself. Because I never really trusted people like that. I don't trust people. I have trust issues. You understand what I'm saying? And reasons why I have trust issues? Situations like this situation right here. Your right hand man knocks you off. And I don't mean to talk like it's nothing because it's a major thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, somebody lost somebody that was close to them. You understand what I'm saying? I watched this kid grow up. Watch both of them grow up. For that matter, like I don't know, man. Push said, "Thank you. You're welcome, brother. You already know, man." When you find good people, man, you find good people that's doing the right thing and that's moving productively and doing, that's about something, they're trying to head somewhere. Those are the people that you attach to. Those are the people that you keep around you. Those are the people that's going to motivate you and push you to do better tomorrow than you did today. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that you want around you. But when you stuck in a situation like, you know what I'm saying, in the same situation and you doing the same thing over and over with the same people and it's nothing productive coming out of it or nothing productive. Why? Why? Excuse me. Why? Mm-mm-mm. I hear all types of stories, things that goes on. I try not to get involved. When I hear stupidity and people come to me with bullshit, yo, guess who's doing this? Or guess who's doing it? I don't want to hear that shit. My first thought and my first response to shit like that is, what that got to do with me? If it doesn't benefit me, I don't got no care for it, no time for it, no nothing. My whole existence right now is based on me being better for me so I can be better for them. You understand what I'm saying? That's my whole thing, man. That's my whole thing. I just don't want to disappoint my kids, man. and more so disappoint myself. Tawana, what up, Tawana? Tawana said, I just worry so much for this generation. My grandkids have to grow up in. There's so much going on these days. Man, teach these kids how to fight. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they say, oh, it's because the fathers wasn't productive. The father wasn't in their life. The father's father. Y'all can't put all that on us, ladies. People. I'm not even going to just say ladies. People. Y'all can't put that all on us. You can't. For the simple fact that the father wasn't involved, but you were. If you want to put it like that. You were. So does that mean you failed because you didn't do the best of your ability because the child went left when he was supposed to go right? You know what I'm saying? And it's not a dig at you ladies either. I'm just asking the question. Like y'all can't put that all on these men, man. Because there's so many other things that you can do. Like I keep telling y'all, you can get these kids involved with productive members of your society or where you are. You know what I'm saying? Your communities, rather. You know what I'm saying? Get them in sports. Get them in mentorship programs. I'm willing to mentor anybody, kid. I got a lot to offer. I got a whole lot to offer. You understand what I'm saying? And I sincerely mean that. If I can give a good word to a kid to keep them going on the straight and narrow, away from some bullshit, I'm with that. But you know why? I'm with that because it betters our society altogether. It betters our society altogether. You get them while they're young, so you don't have to raise them or try to retrain them when they grown. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. How many of y'all thought y'all knew every fucking thing when y'all was grown? Y'all ain't want to hear nobody. Y'all ain't want to listen to nobody. Y'all ain't want to talk to nobody. How many of y'all felt like that? I know I did. You couldn't tell me shit. You understand what I'm saying? You couldn't tell me shit. But nobody tried to tell me shit. That's the difference. Nobody tried to tell me shit. I was a kid that would have listened if I had the right person that just grabbed me to the side, but nobody tried to talk to me. My talks came through ass whoopings, which only made me more rebellious. That's all it did. It made me more rebellious. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't do nothing right is the way I felt. After every ass whoop, I can't do nothing right, but I knew how to get in. I knew how to get into all types of shit, but didn't know how to. It was like all you do. Oh, you did this, you did that, you did this. You know, I'm gonna beat your ass. You did this. I'm gonna beat your ass. You did that. When do I ever do anything right? You know what I'm saying? Like, when do I ever do anything right? I never got credit, it felt like, for doing the right things. You can't just point out all your kids' wrongs and never let them know when they doing right. Can't do that, man. Casey said facts. You can't do that, man. You have to let them know, man. Like, listen, all right, this is why this is going down because you doing this. Listen, you did this. I want to say, you did a great job. I appreciate that. You really did a great job. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Continue to move this way and this, that, and kids love to be praised like that. But you should praise your kids. Why not? You praise your man. Anytime that dude buy you some flowers or buy you some candy or do anything for your dumb ass or your little stinking ass, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to anybody. I'm just speaking in general. I'm just talking out loud. Or anytime she do something for your dumb ass, you know what I'm saying? Your trifling ass. Anytime she do something for you, it's all on social media. Oh, my girl did. Oh, look, he bought me this. I ain't even have to ask. Oh, he did this, he did that. Oh, she did this and she did that. Yo, look what wifey cooked me, this, that, and the third, da, da, da. A lot of y'all got kids. I don't see nothing about that. No, oh, my child went to school. My child helped this kid do this. Or it don't even got to be about academics. They don't even got to be the smartest kid or the smartest tool in the shed. You understand what I'm saying? But just something positive that they did. I rarely see that. I see it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting anybody that do put it on there, but I'm talking about I barely see that. I don't see it as much as I see people giving accolades to their mates as they do their kid. Why your kids don't deserve that praise? Why your kids don't deserve them big ups? Why your kids don't deserve to have your Facebook page for a day? Your picture, their picture on your page for a day. Why they don't deserve that? Like you got a picture of you and your man. Where your kids at? You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no kids. Where your kids at? Come on, man. We got to put more into our children, man. We got to give back to our children. We got to let these kids know that they are loved so shit like this doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. They start to value they start to value life more because they feel like their life is worth something. When you turn your back on a kid, woo, that's a recipe for disaster. Fathers, mothers, you can be mother. Let me tell you something, mothers. You could be present in your kid's life. You can live under the same roof as your kids and still be a distant or absent parent. You can live under, let me say that again. You can live under the same roof as your child, but still be an absent parent. Because a lot of these women and a lot of these men, y'all give too much attention to the one y'all with and don't pay these kids no attention. No attention. You so busy worried about what he doing. You know what I'm saying? When he leave the house and this, that, and the third, when your kid in the room there crying for attention, doing all types of dumb shit. But you don't pay attention to that because you so busy focused on what he doing or what she doing. You don't see what your kid doing. Your kid is like this. Your kid is like that person in class when you asking a question and you looking for a specific person to answer. You know what I'm saying? You looking dead at that person and somebody and your kid is over there like me. Oh, I know. And you're not calling on them. That's what that shit is like. That's what that's like, man. Pay attention to these kids, man. Get back to loving your kids, man. Not saying nobody. Let me rephrase that. Not saying nobody don't love their kids. But get back to paying your kids. Get back to making your kids your number one priority. They have to be priority right now because we losing, man. We losing this we lost a whole generation, man. Being selfish. We lost a whole generation being selfish. Worried about what we got. Worried about what we need. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this whip. I got that. I got this. Your kids running around, you know what I'm saying, doing all types of crazy shit. People don't even want to discipline their kids no more. Don't even pay attention. Like you see somebody kid doing something wrong and you tell them and they just brush it off. They just brush it off. Oh, word. All right, good looking. See the kid the next day. You know what I'm saying? No type of disciplinary action was taken. Nothing. They out doing the same shit the next day because wasn't nothing done. These kids are being taught that there's no consequences no more. And it really ain't. It's really not. Tawana said, true on what you speaking on. Man. It's facts, man. It's been proven over and over again. She said, facts. I seen that a lot. Too busy running behind some low life. Yeah, man. Putting that dude or that chick before your kids. Deborah, what's up, Deborah? Why you say wow, Deborah? But man, like we could sit and point the finger and we could talk about any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I see on social media, right? People critiquing let me see, Tara, how you doing, Tara? Tara said you do have to explain to kids when they're doing wrong. That old school saying, don't question me, just do it because I said so, doesn't teach them. Nah, that's a whole different breed now. Kids change, so parenting skills got to change. You got to go with the flow. She said that's not teaching them why. She said that's not teaching them why what they're doing was wrong. Some parents don't like their kids questioning them. I've always went out of my way to give my kids reasons for everything. And you know what? Let me tell you something. No bullshit, Tara. That used to be, I was that dude. Daddy, why I gotta do this? Don't ask me why, because I told you that's why. Now go do it. I had to change my whole parenting ways. To be honest with you, I had to change my whole parenting ways. You know what I'm saying? It was brought to my attention. Toya brought it to my attention. She was like, "Oh, listen, you can't just, child, you have to talk to them. You telling them to do X, Y, Z, but you're not telling them why." And my thought was the way I grew up was like, because you don't question me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the parent, you the child. That's all it is. It's nothing more to it. And that's the way I carried it. You know what I'm saying? But again, you have to parent different now. You can't parent kids in the 2000s, in the 2000 in the 2019, the way you parented, the way you grew up being parented in 1990, 80, whatever the case may be. You can't. We're in a whole different era right now. These kids they stop and pop. They stop and pop. You know what I'm saying? We used to stop and pop. You know what I'm saying? All of that. We used to, all that, all that shit. And We used to stop and pop like that. These motherfuckers stop and pop, boom, boom. That's what they do now. It's a whole different era. Yeah, structure. Absolutely, Dana. Deborah said that's the truth. All right. Dana said you have to put structures. You have to put structures on your kid to your kids. That's a fact, Dana. That's a fact. But like I said, like Toya taught me, you gotta teach. You gotta tell these kids why you doing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? What's the why, Daddy? Why this happened? Because you did X, Y, Z, and I'm getting good with that. I'm starting to learn that it works better for these kids nowadays. Listen, I took your phone because you were supposed to do X, Y, Z, and you did not do that. So therefore, there's consequences to everything that you do in life. So this is the consequence for you not doing your chores. Period. There's nothing else she can say after that because she knows she didn't do her chores, or he know they ain't do whatever. They know they didn't do their chores. This is why you have to suffer your this is your consequence now. If it mean that much to you, the next day you'll get your ass up and do them chores. But they understand now. You gave them a sense of understanding of why you doing what you're doing, because you don't want to push your kids away from you to the point to where they feel like they can't trust you, they can't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be bothered with you. You don't want that. So you explain to them and you let them know, like, listen, this is not my doing. This is what you did. You got to break that shit down to them. Deborah said, I live my life a way that my children and grandkids look up to me and everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to create. You know what I mean? Like I have conversations with my kids. My older kids, I talk to them in an older way. My younger kids, you know what I'm saying, we have fun. I play with them, you know what I'm saying, I talk to them, you know what I'm saying? And it's just that, it's just like that, you know what I mean? Deborah said, I live my life a way that my children and grandkids look up to me and everyone else. Parents need to be a role model. Absolutely. D said, I never explained anything to my sons, but my daughter, I made sure to explain why what to her so she can see clear. Mm. But you can't take it for granted, D, that these boys supposed to know everything, because they don't. They don't. And I'm not saying your kids, your kids, I don't know, your parenting skills, you know, everybody parent their kids different. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If that worked for your kids, that's so be it. You know what I'm saying? You know the best way to parent your kids, because I never heard nothing crazy about your kids and nothing like that. So obviously whatever you're doing is working. You know what I mean? But like I said, I talk to mine too. You know what I mean? But I just understand different now. I learned to listen to them too. I learned to listen to them. Like me and my daughter, my 14-year-old, we go back and forth, and she'll just tell me, like, you know what I mean, like, well, Daddy, can I explain? And before I used to be like, hell, you ain't nothing to say. Get out of here, and kick her away. You know what I'm saying? But now I learned to listen, because there might be some real explanation to why certain things happen the way they do. So I learned to listen now. You know what I'm saying? But when it's bullshit, I'll listen to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll say, all right, you finished? All right, bye. And that's it. But if what she says makes sense, you know what I'm saying, I'll process it. You know what I'm saying? I might tell her bye, but then a few minutes later I'll come back and be like, yo, listen, this is what I need from you. This is what I expect from you. Blase, boom, boom, boom. And that's the type of conversation we have. You know what I'm saying? And it feels better for me too, because I'm not stressing myself out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going crazy. Tawanda said, please, it's sad what's going on where I work now with kids. They have no discipline, and kids very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. But the funny thing is, when you say some kids will say anything they want to you and say the craziest shit to you, and the parents won't have a problem with it. But as soon as you say something to them kids, why are you talking to my kid like that? Da 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 da. Don't be speaking to my kid like that. You disrespectful. And they want to fight. They want to fight. My thing is, they got the wrong teachers up in these schools. You got to be stern, but at the same time, understand this. If you're a stern individual, if you're a stern person, what the hell are you smiling for? Is it changing colors? Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, but yeah. I what? Um, Deborah says, see parents letting their 3-year-old daughter watch twerking videos. Yeah, man. Yo, listen, my kids don't watch none of that. None of that. I don't allow them to watch none of that. No YouTube in this house. My younger ones, no YouTube. I bet not catch you watching YouTube. No. No, no, no. You watch age appropriate television. And sometimes I'm still on top of that. Like, wait, what you got on there? What you watching? Okay, you better not be, yeah, all right, you better not have such and such on. Yeah, yeah. D said, yes, T. Yeah, but I know I'm not the only, I know my neighborhood's not the only neighborhood that's going through things like this, man. You put that on both sides. That's the side I saw. That's why I said that. Oh, see, look, turn around. Oh, right, I was looking at this red right here, and somehow I just mixed it up in there. Oh, okay. But yeah, Ma, take a picture of that for me. You heard me? Yeah, man. I just be, man. My mind just be all over the place, man. My mind just be all over the place. Long day yesterday. I worked all day off today, so I mean, I just had time to reflect and just think as I'm working and writing. I'm saying I'm trying to finish this book up. You know what I'm saying? One of these books up, another one of these books up, rather. Trying to finish that up, and I'm just trying to stay positive, man. But with so much negativity around and surrounding you, man, I just like to step out of that car. I don't even want to get in that car. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get in that car. I got a lot of shit going on, man. I got a lot of positive things that I want to do. Again, like I said, man, anybody looking for a mentor for a young adult, a young little boy, is somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that a fatherless child. If you have a fatherless child, you know what I'm saying, or you looking for some help or some mentorship or some guidance or something like that, anything I could do to help, I don't mind helping, man. Hit me up. I don't mind helping, man. I'm all about people getting better and people being great. You know what I'm saying? People getting to their peak of greatness as I'm trying to reach mine too. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard for me to get there, you know what I'm saying, and try to help somebody else as well. It's only right. It's only right. You know, stop being selfish. Stop being if you can help somebody, stop being selfish, man. Tanisha, what's going on? Yo, let me tell you something, man. I left work, right? I was hungry as fuck one day. I'm leaving work. I had a salad. Somebody gave me a salad. They make these salads at my job. This shit is just good as hell. It was chicken in it. Yeah, D. Yeah, D. Absolutely. It was chicken in it. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna bust that shit down. Facts. I was gonna bust that shit down. And I'm driving. I'm riding on the way back, on the way home, and I seen this homeless white dude. Actually, it was a homeless black dude. It was two of them. The homeless white dude, a homeless black dude. The homeless white dude was on the other side of the road. I couldn't get to him. You know what I'm saying? So the homeless black dude was actually walking. He was actually walking down the ramp of the ramp where you go where I was going on to. You know what I'm saying? Where we was going on to get onto the parkway. He was actually walking down the ramp. I stopped traffic. You understand what I'm saying? I said, slow down, slow down. I told Troy, I said, slow down. Slow down, pull down. I was hanging that shit out. I was like, yo, here, handing it. He ain't had no shoes on his feet or nothing. Shirt ripped, everything just dirty as shit. I was like, I just stuck it out the window. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he needed that more than I did. I know I could have went home and got something to eat. But I don't know when the last time this man ate. You understand what I'm saying? It's things like that, man. And I don't do it for accolades. Don't get me wrong. I don't do it for accolades. I do it because my heart tells me to do that. This is who I am. This is the person I've become as an adult. As a youngster, I'd probably be like, fuck you, get your ass out, go get a job. I would have been on some shit like that. But as an adult, You understand what I'm saying? With the understanding that I have now, you know what I'm saying, that we all are here to help each other. No one man is greater than the other. You ever seen somebody that make it and they start shitting on everybody and then they ass fall off? Now them friends that you shitted on ain't around no more because you done used up all the you know what I mean, you don't wipe your ass with all of them, you know what I'm saying, and flush them down the toilet. Now they ain't around no more. Like, come on, man. But D, to you, yeah. Excuse me. Hell yeah, I worked that game, bro. And I watched. It was a preseason game, but I was hyped about that shit. You heard? Watch my Jets. Yo, they was mad as hell at me at work. They was mad as hell at me at work yesterday. Dude told me, I posted that too. One of the dudes, he's not a co-worker. He works in the building. You know what I mean? He works in the building, but he works housekeeping, I think, or something. He do housekeeping or something. You know what I mean? So I said, yeah. He said something to me. I was like, yeah, it's an old timer. He was like, yeah, no, he said, I said, my Jets about to come in the building tonight. He was like, yeah, Jets. He said, man, you ain't heard about us dirty birds? I said, yeah, but bro, I'm from New York, man. I said, we feed rice to the birds and watch their asses blow up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he ain't had no comeback for that. He ain't had no comeback for that. He's fucked up. Yeah, but yo, D, they pissed me off though. They had me shook for a minute because you know they got that. You know, you saw what they did with the Giants, man. You know, even though it was New York, you know what I'm saying, still, yeah, and New York won. You know what I mean? But the way they get up and then they just get lackadaisical and just fall asleep and just like, all right, we up, so whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get that attitude, man. They gotta have that killer instinct, man. But anyway, yeah, I watched that shit. I was on the field watching it. I was no more than like 20 feet away from the players watching this shit go down. I'm standing on the field watching that shit. That shit is an amazing feeling, bro. Like, wow, man. Just looking at this shit, like, damn, this shit is crazy. I'm right here on the field watching my Jets whoop ass. That shit was crazy, man. Word. D said, champ, did you? Oh, okay. Kim, what's happening, Kim? Kim said, train them up the way they should be. Too bad so many parents are failing their children. Absolutely, because they're so busy worried about everything else. They gotta have what everybody else says, what everybody else has. It's not your time no more. Once you have a child, it's not your time no more. It's not about you no more. It's about y'all. It's about making sure that child has everything they need until you get them to the point to where they can do it for themselves. That's your responsibility as a parent when you have a child. Now, I understand that everybody's not going to get that. Hell, I didn't even get it at first. So I don't expect everybody to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you now, if you listen and you in that situation, wrap your mind around that, man. Make sure your child is the way you talk about securing that bag. Everybody talk about securing that bag, securing that bag. Secure them children. Make sure that child of them children. Make sure they good, man. Feed them the information they need to get to where they need to get to in a proper way, man. Make sure they arrive at adulthood. You know what I'm saying? As adults should, on their shit. Word. Give them something to look. Get them something to look up to, man. Be an inspiration to your kids. Don't just sit back and just watch them fail. Man, that's like sitting back watching somebody with short arms trying to reach for a spoon. You know they ain't gonna never grab. I don't know why I'm all dramatic with this shit. I always got to do effects and shit. I don't know why, but that's like somebody with a short arm. You know what I'm saying? Trying to grab something that they can't grab. You know what I'm saying? Help them grab it. Here you go. Put it in their fucking freaking hands, man. Like, come on, man. Deborah said, in this new generation has no parents to look up to because they busy doing them drugs and drinking. I feed everyone. Absolutely. As you should, Deborah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, I meant to tell you when I was telling you about the dude, the homeless dude. Yo, he ripped that container open, and that man, no spoon, no fork, or nothing. He was just tearing that shit up. No, his hand was dirty as hell. You know what I'm saying? But he still was busting it down, licking it. I was like, wow. He was hungry as hell. I'll probably say that man for another week or so, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Man, stop being selfish, man. Think of others, man. Think of others, man. Deborah said, yep. D said, yeah, they look real good. He said, true, I was looking for you, champ. Deborah said, thumbs up. Deborah said, I raised about 200 boys and lived with me. Wow. And all went to church. I started. Okay. Well, listen, man, I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer, man. I just wanted to get on here and talk about that situation going on in my hood, man, and how don't wait till people pass on, man, to want to reach out to them or want to act like they, you know what I'm saying, like you miss them or you care about them. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. If you wasn't reaching out to them and talk, and I'm not saying this to nobody specific, I'm just saying period. If you wanna, you know what I'm saying, reach out to them while they here. That's when it matters, man. That's when it matters. People will take out 30 minutes and write a long ass post about somebody that they didn't even speak to for 5 minutes or 5 seconds when they was alive, and probably lived on the next block from or in the same town as them, seen them on a consistent basis. Didn't even hold a five minute conversation with them, but to get on Facebook when they passed just because they knew them and write a whole 30 minutes worth of shit on Facebook. Like, come on, man. Stop doing that shit, man. Stop doing that shit. You know what I mean? And it just goes back to excuse me. And it's not to be bitter or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a fact. Like, for instance, I just said the other day I just posted and I was like, if I ever, and I said this yesterday, if I ever made you, day before yesterday, if I ever made you smile or if I ever gave you a made you think about something, you know what I'm saying, or either helped you through a situation or whatever the case may be, give me a thumbs up or some shit I said, and only 5 people replied. But I'm constantly getting people in my inbox, hitting my phone line and everything, texting me, yo, Ja, yo, listen, let me ask you a question. And constantly getting that. You understand what I'm saying? So God forbid, if I pass tomorrow, my face probably going to be all over the damn screen. But nobody want to show me appreciation or consideration while I'm here. Nobody want to just say, well, Ja, you all right? While I'm here. Nobody. People will inbox me, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Da-da-da, and go right into the shit they need. Not know if is everything all right with you? How's the family? None of that. None of that. Just yo, what's going on? Yo, how you what's up? Da-da-da-da, go right into their shit. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me. But that just goes to show you, man, how people minds are wrapped up around bullshit, man. But you post some bullshit. I watched this one chick on my on my Facebook page, right? She posts pictures, you know what I'm saying? She posts provocative pictures, not really provocative, you know, she can't help it. She got a figure, you know what I'm saying? So she posts her pictures, whatever the case may be. Hundreds and hundreds of likes. ASAP. She posted some shit the other day, and it was some thought-provoking shit. And it was like 15 people, 20 people like that shit. I was like, wow. But the funny shit about that is, you women that do that don't even pay attention to that. Y'all only care about when you get the likes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't pay attention to what they're liking or what people are liking. The context that people are liking. You don't pay attention to that. Or the content rather that people are liking. You don't pay attention to that. Use your mind, man. Use your mind, not your body. That being said, man, just wanted to come on here and say a couple of things, man. I appreciate y'all for paying attention and listening to me for as long as you did, you know what I mean? That being said, man, I wish y'all a happy weekend. Be safe, man. Love those that love you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't love them, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to love them less, love them more. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, man, y'all have a good one, man. Deborah said we lost a lot of young, wait. She said, I stand on the street, rain, sleet, and snow handing out food. We lost a lot of young boys to violence. Keep doing it. Yep, same thing, only what they need from me. Showing their body, shaking my freaking head. D said, with you, they will ask your family to print some shirts. Yes, that's it. That's it, D. You know what I mean? But they won't. hit me up. I got a couple people that will hit me up and be like, yo, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? How your day going? Shit like that. You know what I mean? But not as many as you would think. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, y'all have a blessed weekend. Like I said, man, be safe, man. Pray for others, man, as just as well as you pray for yourself, man. Because we losing right now. It's too much bullshit going on, man. That being said, man, y'all have a good weekend, man. I'll see y'all another time. Peace and blessings to y'all all, man. Sleep in peace to those who didn't make it today, man. My condolences go out to the families that lost someone. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be tragic or whether it was just natural causes or whatever the case may be, man. My condolences go out to each and every one of y'all families, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm praying for y'all, man. May it continue to sleep in peace. Y'all be easy. Come on.